Oh shit, I didn't realize my mic was off this whole time. Wow. I'm a fucking retard for keeping this shit off. Oh my god. Yeah, let me restart everything over again for you guys to let you know. Hello to all my brothers and sisters. It's your boy Kushowa back once again to react to the new, trailer for Super Mario Galaxy. Because I know a lot of you probably wanted me to react to it, and yes, I also showed my dogs on the stream because they want attention. They how dogs are. They crave attention from people. Either me or them. The furry pain in the asses. They always like to go on my streams, but I love them. Always will. But still, so I'm gonna be reacting to the new trailer because I know you guys did, and I apologize earlier for the audio not coming through. I forgot to turn on the mic because usually when I do the podcast, I turn off the mic when I either start it with the intro or the outro. When I end it. So there you go. But either way, I'm gonna be reacting to the new trailer, or direct, I guess. So again, apologize for a few minutes of having this shit be muted. So my fault. I am a dumb, retarded, dumb, idiotic ass, not, having this shit unmuted. That said, let us react to this new trailer, I guess. I don't know. So, let's watch it. But let me turn off the music. Because we don't want the music on. You hear nothing but Super Mario Bros. Or the new Super Mario Bros. Music. The DS one, not the Wii one, or the one from Wii U or Switch, or whatever any of you guys assume otherwise. Also, what the? I'll save it for later. Let me check the audio to see if it's good. For later. Okay. Yeah. Let me just quickly check the audio. Yeah, I apologize for that. I didn't know the audio was off. Again, I'll probably leave a little warning saying sorry a few minutes early. I forgot to turn on the audio, so it's my fault. Either way, let us watch this new direct. I mean, I know you guys probably already seen it. It came out 3 hours ago. But, I was doing shit, so that's why. Let's watch and see what this is all about, I guess. I mean, even though we kind of already know that it's just the trailer. But I'm assuming they're probably going to reveal who's going to be voicing Yoshi, because Yoshi's got to be voiced by somebody. Here we go. God, how long it's been since I've reacted to the other trailer. Maybe a month? 2 months ago? Probably? In January? I forgot.
Happy Mario Day. Happy Mario Day.
Happy Mario Day!
Oh yeah, I forgot today's Mario Day.
Mario Day, everyone.
The Super Mario Galaxy movie is almost here, and this feels like the right moment to share what's next with the Mario Brothers.
Emphasis on brothers. This time, they're side by side for the whole adventure.
That's right.
That's
Traveling the
good.
galaxy and taking down the bad guys together as brothers.
Luigi just
spirit,
becoming the
why
new
don't
Princess
you
Peach was just, come on.
Introduce the trailer.
Ah, okay. Thank you. Well, it is Mario Day, though. Okay, you do it. You do it.
Oh. How about this? We'll do it at the same time.
All right.
3, 2, 1. Let's go!
There's a huge universe out there.
Again, so crazy that we're already at the sequel to this movie. The Super Mario Bros.
With a lot of galaxies.
Felt like it was just yesterday, too, when the first movie came out and people were hyped and excited for it. Now we're at the sequel. And it's Galaxy out of all things, not World 2, 3, 64. It's Galaxy. And we're skip all the other games, just go straight into Galaxy. No Sunshine or anything. No?
with me.
Yeah, I can't wait to see all the new power-ups, though. What, is the princess just captured, I guess?
Your king has returned!
Long live the king! The Bowser name shall be feared once more! Oh no!
Oh, I got all of the toads.
Calm down.
Toad, pack our things.
Let's go.
Oh, princess, you're going to regret that.
Wait. That voice. I forgot his name. I forgot if it was King Wart, Toad, whatever. Frog, you know, the guy from Super Mario Bros. 2, who's the final boss. His voice sounds familiar, though.
Hello, maggots.
Honestly, I thought it was going to be Wario for a second.
Miyamoto. March 10th is Mario Day, and every year many people from around the world talk about it. Thank you for
Yeah, it's
supporting
Mario.
and friends.
He's like the most popular, well-known
And thanks
character
so
in
much to the cast
existence.
as well.
Even more so than Mickey
What did you
Mouse,
think
which
of
is
the final
crazy.
trailer for the Super Mario Galaxy movie.
I feel like at this point
And
now,
what
people
kind of
know
story do you
more
think
about
it'll be
Mario
this
than
time?
Mickey.
Things happen one after another without a chance to catch your breath. A lot of nostalgic characters also make an appearance, so we hope you go to the theater and spot them all. Since September of last year, we've been undertaking various initiatives for the Super Mario Bros. 40th anniversary. This movie will be the centerpiece of the anniversary. We hope you enjoy Mario and Friends' new adventure on the big screen. Okay, I'll hand things back over to the cast members.
Happy Mario Day, everybody. I just watched the finished movie in its final
Again, yo,
stages.
Jack Black
I
is
need you to
Bowser.
hear this from me directly. This movie
Great
is
casting
huge.
choice.
It's galactic. The worlds are way bigger than I ever imagined they could be. And at a certain point, I honestly thought, uh-oh, I might be losing my mind right now.
The visuals in this film are genuinely
Yo,
spectacular.
can't believe they got the guy
Beyond the
from
variety
Good
of products,
Times to be
Jr.'s
Bowser
paintbrush adds a whole
Jr.,
new
man.
layer of imagination
That's
to the
crazy.
And underneath all the villainy,
Which, by the way, you should
he's
go
just
watch
a
the
kid
movie.
trying to prove
You know,
himself, trying to find
great,
his
great
dad
movie by
and live up to
A24.
something bigger than him.
Princesses have always played an important role in the Mario universe.
They bring strength, heart, and emotion to the story.
And I'm so excited to be sharing this adventure with another princess, the voice of Rosalina, Brie Larson.
Hi, everyone. Being part of a Nintendo Direct.
honestly, she's not bad
This
as
is a huge moment for
Rosalina.
me.
I know a lot of people still
watched
have
these.
hate for her for,
Play
I
all
don't know,
these
God
games
knows.
my entire life.
Because,
Super
you know,
Mario Galaxy
Miss
is one of my
Captain
favorite
Marvel,
games, so
Miss
getting
Marvel,
to
I
play
forgot.
Rosalina has been incredibly special. I cannot wait for you to experience
It's not that
this
bad.
film
She was
on
in
big
one
screen.
bad
You're the best
role,
fans
and that
in
was
the
it.
world. I am so
I mean, honestly,
grateful for your
it was
support.
a role at
And,
best.
let's play more games.
Like when people shit on
Thanks,
Robert
Brie.
Pattinson because, you know,
Now you've met
bro
many of the
played like
voices
fucking
bringing
Edward
our
from
world to
Twilight.
life.
It's like, bro's a great
And in
actor.
today's
Like, come
trailer,
on.
You heard from the great Wart, voiced by the acclaimed.
Yeah, I knew I recognized
And the
that
characters
fucking. Oh
you
wait, it
haven't
was
met
Wart.
yet.
But still, I knew I recognized him.
the
He's in
imposing
Adam's
ruler
Family
of
and a
the
lot of other
Honey
movies and
Galaxy,
shows that I watched
Honey
with him.
Queen,
He's
voiced by the
great.
brilliant Issa Rae. Oh, and Yoshi. Since he appeared in our recent trailer, many of you have wondered who's voicing the character. So there is this incredibly talented actor who also happens to be.
I heard somebody
a
say
Nintendo
Little Nas
superfan.
X, which was funny.
And I'm excited to share with you today that the voice of Yoshi is
Wow, Donald
Now,
Glover?
there's plenty more to discover
that is
when you
crazy.
see the film in theaters. Some big surprises.
No, damn. Now
and some
you
very
now have to watch this movie
And I
because
wanna
he's in
wish
it,
you
man.
all a happy
Damn it.
Mario Day. And back to you, Miyamoto-san.
Thank you, Chris.
Luis Garcia too, and it's like, oh, now you're gonna have me watch it for him? Like, damn, man. I really want me to watch this movie this bad?
For its release, we're preparing various content for the movie in the smart device app, Nintendo
Oh yeah,
Today.
that.
Every day, starting March 10th, when you open the app, you can receive a digital collectible card based on the
Very
movie.
pain in the ass.
As it's the
Hearing
40th
again for the
anniversary,
second time.
there are 40
Happy?
cards total, so try
Oh,
collecting them
family's
all.
a pain in the ass. I love you
Also,
guys.
if you check in at the theater with the Nintendo Today
Yeah,
app,
you want to see
get digital
direct with me?
wallpapers like these.
All right. I know you
digital
yes,
photo
you
frames.
want to see the direct?
Okay, it won't be long until the
don't-
movie
don't-
releases. I hope you'll go to the theater with your family and friends and cheer for Mario's team.
All right. He's being okay. Ironically, I'm surprised they didn't put Daisy in this. I meant maybe she'll appear in the third movie or something. Who knows at this point? But no. Who knows? Oh, it's good, Spooky, and also Fabian. Oh no, NFTs. Also, NFTs? Wait, where did you say NFTs? Wait, are you talking about the trailer? Like,
And
hold up. Are you talking about these things? The things that look like cards? That's like NFTs? Oh, unless you're talking about actual those, then maybe. Well, I guess that was interesting trailer, and also yes, okay, that's what you meant. Digital cards, got you. But again, like I said, I mean, it's not to say I'm not excited for the movie because it's Mario, and I know a lot of people love Mario, and I've always been a fan of Mario. I grew up on Mario ever since I was a kid, like way back during like the Super Nintendo era of like Nintendo. Like, before Nintendo became this big, massive, like, video game company that it is now, that everybody knows. Like, at this point, I feel like Nintendo could do anything. Like, sue the government. Oh, my God. Crazy. But, like I said, man, like, Nintendo, I feel like could do anything. You know what? I really, truly want to see Nintendo just open their own theme park. I know Universal has the whole agreement with them with the whole Super Nintendo Land, whatever thing, world, I forgot. So, I don't know. But I feel like they should just do it by themselves. Because at this point, they probably would earn more money and, they probably could, like, do whatever they want with it and not have to be restricted by Universal. Probably possible if they did it like that. And who knows, maybe they could do more. Oh man, I want to see them return back to doing cartoons again, or at least anime, because they kind of still do that on occasions with like Pokemon with Game Freak, so I don't know. And they did the whole Kirby, right back at you like anime, which was great. Probably the best adaptation of like Nintendo IP done right with an anime next to Pokemon. And I guess they did F-Zero at one point. They did like Mario and Legend of Zelda as cartoons, but I feel like, they should have been more like animes than anything else. Since, they're Japanese IP, their properties. But, cartoons, I guess, is fine. Just don't have Link talk, please. Just have Link be muted. I don't want to hear Link talk. No, I don't want to hear another "excuse me, princess," which I don't know if we're gonna hear Link talk in like the movie. No, probably they might do that. So who knows? But that's another thing I know a lot of you probably might want me to like react to when it eventually gets here. And also, what's good, Cup? So when it happens, it happens. I'll probably react to the new like Legend of Zelda trailer for you guys. Because again, I'm not just a Mario fan too. I love Legend of Zelda. I've played through all the games, although really hard, and I probably forgot a lot. Like, between like, well, I only played a bit of 1 and 2. I definitely played a lot of Link to the Past on Super Nintendo way back. And Oracle of Seasons, probably one of my favorite, like, like handheld, like, fucking, like, pocket, like, portable Legend of Zelda games. Next to Link's Awakening. And, like, Minish Cap and, like, Four Swords, which I think is on, like, what, like, DS and GameCube and I forgot if it. Okay, and you know, Ocarina, Majora's Mask, Wind Waker, and Twilight Princess, Skyward Swords, Phantom Hourglass, and there was the one on the 3DS too, not the remakes of Ocarina and Majora's Mask. I think it was like the Triforce, called. Like it's like I think there was like 2 Legend of Zelda games that were like, you know, 2D. They were kind of like Link to the Past. One was like 4 Swords, and the other was kind of like a mix of like, you know, Link to the Past and Wind Waker in a way. You know, because they had the whole mechanic of like where Link could like, you know, kind of become like a 2D painting on a wall and some shit and just scroll. Like I remembered a lot of Legend of Zelda games, and like I've played a lot. I can tell you how big of a fan I am of the series, and I've enjoyed it. And you know, to this day, I still wish we got a VR headset from Nintendo. Like, yo, I will get on that. Like, the minute Nintendo decides to just, you know, try, at least I say try, because they did a long time ago with the Virtual Boy, trying to do VR, even though, you know, I think, you know, it was kind of too... They were kind of ahead of the time or pack or whatever. The whole expression of like, you know, ahead of their time or whatever, you know, being with VR and all that shit, where, you know, they easily could have, like, if now compared to back then, where, you know, I don't think VR was ready yet. Like the technology and hardware was like not quite like ready, wasn't there. Now, with the way everything is, I think it's possible for them to actually go back to like VR again and take another crack or another, like, you know, whack at that shit, you know? Like, it's possible for them to want to do VR. Like, honestly, I feel like they could do a really good Super Mario, Legend of Zelda, Pokemon, Animal Crossing, like any like Nintendo IP with like VR, and it would work. I don't know about Smash Bros. That I don't know how that would work at all. That's gonna be a weird one, but I feel like everything else would work with VR, and I hope one day that they'll get the opportunity, maybe the chance, maybe consider wanting to do VR again. Because I know Labo wasn't there, but it's like, it's because, again, that was the Switch. When you're trying to implement VR with the Switch, it's like the Switch is all about the whole, you know, being like, it's both a console and a handheld portable hybrid like device. That's why it worked really well, and it sold really well. It might even surpass like the PlayStation 2 in sales. But again, like I said, I feel like if they do VR, it could definitely do well. And plus, they'd be the ones to make like VR mainstream. Because, you know, much as I love Facebook, I love like the Quest, you know, like, you know, the Oculus Meta, whatever you want to call it. You know, it's great device. Love it, you know. Batman, you know, Arkham Shadows, I forgot if that's the actual name. Resident Evil 4 and so many other VR games that, you know, are great. But if Nintendo tried, oh my god, yo, people will be on that, man. People will be going nuts for Animal Crossing VR and Pokemon VR. No, actually, no. Between Pokemon and Legend of Zelda VR and Animal Crossing, these main three, probably Splatoon 2. I know a lot of people go crazy for that game, but those three main games, people will go nuts for if they turn that into VR. Like, that's pretty much what's gonna make VR become the next big thing in gaming. Because it's getting there. The technology is like slowly getting to that point. It's gonna be like that one episode of Batman Beyond. And I don't think you guys have watched the cartoon. Nobody remembers it, but you know, a few of us, like me, because I grew up on it. But there's this one machine that you could enter where it feels like you're in some virtual reality like world where you don't need a VR headset or any device to, like, you know, be in the world. You just enter this like pod thing. You're there, you know. If we got to that point, like, I don't think it'd be like Swords Art Online, because, you know, that's like a VR headset on your face. So I don't think that would work. I mean, it would still be the same thing as VR, but with a machine like that you could enter the game itself and perform all the actions would be crazy. And I hope we get to that point, and I feel like it is. It's slowly getting there, and Nintendo could definitely be the pioneers of, like, you know, implementing such like features, technology, and advancing it even further than it already is. Like I said, they already did with the Virtual Boy, and they could definitely do it again. Because again, like I said, technology, the hardware at the time was limited, so it just felt like a portable Super Nintendo in your face. But now they could definitely do a lot more, and I bet you they will do such great things with a VR headset if it was possible. But no, we'll wait and see. Wait and see into that. I look forward to seeing Nintendo do VR one day again. Like, they'll decide, you know what, we'll do it. But again, like I said, that's a topic for another time to discuss. But point is, I'm looking forward to the Super Mario Galaxy movie, all because Donald Glover is the voice of Yoshi. Yo, bro is on his own side quest. He's doing a lot of things. He went from just not only being a comedian, he went from being a musician, and now he's a voice actor for movie shows and cartoons. I think he voiced Miles Morales, in the Spider-Man, Ultimate Spider-Man cartoon. He's done a lot of voices for. So bro is doing a lot. And it wouldn't surprise me if he voiced a character in a video game. Probably, maybe. Yeah, I honestly, at this point, I wouldn't even know. But, point is, I will look forward to it. But, yeah. Wait, I realized, too, this whole time, watching this trailer, I didn't even check when the release date was. When is this? This month when the movie coming out? Because I didn't even bother checking that. So let me see. It said April 1st? Really? Is it April? Does it say in theater showtime March 12th? That's not when the movie. Oh yeah, it says April 1st. Such a weird day to choose. That's like April Fools. Imagine they just mess with people and give them a different. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. If they release that on April 1st, they should definitely prank people by showing the original Super Mario Brothers movie from 1983 with what's his name, Bob Hoskins, whatever. His last name is, I don't know how to say his name. John Leguizamo, him. They should do that as a prank for people, just to mess with others, thinking, oh man, I can't wait to see the new Super Mario Galaxy movie. And then it just plays that. It's wait, what is this? This is not Super Mario Galaxy. Why does Yoshi actually look like a real dinosaur? What happened to his shoes? Why doesn't he look cute, cartoony? What is going on? Not a lie, that would be funny. That'd be really funny as a prank, because it's April Fool. I really want to see Nintendo do that, but I know they're not going to. That would piss off a lot of Nintendo fans. So they're not going to. As funny as a prank and joke that would be. I would honestly go to the movies just to see the original film. I'm sure they would have it in 4K or something. Be funny. But I again, like I said, it's my idea. That I don't know, they're not going to. Also, Yoshi and Birdo are gonna break up in the movie. Then Heartbeat start playing. Imagine Brie Larson hasn't been obnoxious. Oh, I'm rooting for her career. Again, I don't think Brie Larson was that bad. I know she had her moments. Again, who doesn't? You know what I mean? It's people that shit all over Robert Pattinson, because bro played one role from a book, meant for women, and I don't know, men who actually enjoy it, and he's a really good actor. He's been in a lot of films from both A24, Batman, Tenet. Again, he's been in a lot of movies. He's a good actor, really good actor. So that's why, I support him. The same could be said for Brie Larson. She was in one role, which was Captain Marvel, I think, or I said before Miss Marvel. I confused them both, but again, like I said, I don't know. I think it was stupid that people gave her shit because of that. It wasn't her fault that the writing was just shit. It was just Disney not knowing how to actually write the character right. Because it's it's not Disney's choice to make the character like that, and they did. That's what pissed people off, because it's not a bad character. He's not bad. Is in the comics, not, I don't know about nowadays, but way back in the day, he was actually really good. Really, really good. Way back when I was a kid. Even in Marvel Ultimate Alliance, she was really great. But, you know, there in the newer, I guess, you know, version, incarnation, whatever, it was just not good. And, you know, she was great in other roles she's done. Like, I think she plays Envy in, like, Scott Pilgrim, the movie, and in the anime. So, yeah, she's really good. So I want to have like high hopes for her and not just like showing her and be like, let's get out of here. Like, she's not a gamer. She doesn't like Mario. She sucks. Fuck Brie Larson. Like, Larson's actually really chill, man. Like, she likes the Animal Crossing and Nintendo, and you know, if you're gonna choose somebody to play Rosalina, I guess it makes sense to choose her. Am I right? I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of other actresses that could have, but again, I'm sure she's gonna do the character justice, you know? Just like Charlie Day with Luigi, and I guess Chris Pratt with Mario, which I know a lot of people didn't like Chris Pratt, you know, because of the voice he did. He's like, oh, it's just Chris Pratt, you know, voicing Mario. It's just Chris Pratt himself. It's not like he's trying to be Mario. It's just the same voice he uses for every role, you know, or at least for every voice acting role. And I think it's not that bad. He's got to remember, everybody has their own unique, distinctive, like Mario. He's got to remember, Charles Martin, wait, is it? Like, I forgot how you say his last name, but again, like I said, I'm really bad with, like, names and last names. But the point is, he wasn't the first voice of Mario. I know a lot of people grew up with Charles being the voice of Mario for video games for so many years, but bro was not the first like voice. I know it was fucking what's his name, Lou Albino, you know, is like Mario in the cartoon. I think he was the first voice of Mario before anybody else, or unless I could be wrong, it's probably somebody who like did like some Japanese like, you know, voice for Mario before like any of the English like voices. But if not, he was definitely the first, and you know, people never complained about him being like, oh, he doesn't do the whole woohoo or yahoo. He's like that's made of stone, Luigi. You didn't make it. Like, you know, that whole voice. So I don't know. People complain a lot for dumb, idiotic things, and I think, you know, he's doing his own take of Mario. But you know, I think now I've gotten used to it. I don't mind it. I don't really care. So I'm like. Again, like I said, I'm pretty hyped and excited for this now. At first, I was like, kind of, I mean, you know, it's a Mario movie, you know, I mean, what can you really be hyped for? You know? Is what it is, but, you know, I guess now I am hyped because, again, fucking Donald Glover, man. He's gonna be Yoshi. It's kind of crazy. Oh, God, man. I'm pretty hyped, though, not gonna lie. Alright, I missed you so much. Also, what's good, Super Gals fan? Also, imagine if Smash Bros. The movie brought back Angelina Jolie, Prof, and oh, that would be great. I'm not gonna lie, but again, like I said, I'm pretty hyped for this movie. Can't wait to see it, and it's gonna be at the end of the month, which, God, crazy. Wait, when is April 1st? Oh, that's on a Wednesday? They're really gonna just have the movie release on a Wednesday out of all days? Oh, a lot of people will be busy that day. Oh man, I'm sure my friends are gonna want to go see the movie anyway, so. But hey, either way, that's it. We're done. I'm not gonna prolong this like stream for as long as possible. But again, I apologize for the like beginning of the stream sounding all muted and everything, and I was just, it's not like I was talking even though I wasn't. You know, I had the mic like off. So it was my fault. I'm sorry to my brothers. And either way, there you go. You reacted to it because I know one of you guys or a few of you are probably going to ask me to react to it anyways because I know how you guys can be. They don't want me to react to that trailer. There we go. Done. And yes, when it releases, I will react to the new Digital Circus like episode 8 alongside 7 because I didn't react to 7 for like a few months because I was waiting until 8 released so I could have like a dual side to side, like, you know, like episodes in between, so I don't have to like separate this with this. And we're getting pretty close with that. Like, it's crazy. Like, we are getting close to the series being done, which honestly, after the whole topic discussion we had. Yeah, I think I did. Point is that, you know, after the whole thing that we had, the whole talk about the whole why, you know, Gooseworks had to, like, you know, kind of not want to be bothered working on the digital circus related thing anymore, you know, because of the fandom just toxic. And honestly, I can't blame her, you know. I mean, a lot of fandoms can be pretty toxic. And that's the whole reason why I feel like when it comes to creators like wanting to interact with their fans, there has to be some boundary of like, yeah, you just gotta be careful who you interact with in your fan base. When it comes to you creating such a massive IP, because you don't know what can happen. Anything could happen at this point. You know, people could be really toxic and really negative about, like, you know, characters that they like, and then they take it too far, you know? Like, you know, the fan base for, like, Steven Universe, or I want to say, I know fans could be toxic in that series or that fandom too. Again, there's a lot of fandoms I've seen that were toxic. Like Sonic, definitely, though. Those guys, ooh, God. And, you know, Undertale, Deltarune, you know, both combined into one. And Five Nights at Freddy's, again, a lot. That's why I always advise, like, creators to never, like, you know, I guess, and again, like I said, I'm not saying you can't talk with your fans, but just be careful who you talk with, because there are some that can be really weird. But again, we'll talk about that another time, because there's more to talk about when it comes to that particular thing. But we're done. That's it. It's over. Thank you for watching. Until next time, as always,